Hi everybody. Today we are going to learn how to do foundation double crochet, which is a technique that is widely used nowadays in substitution of the foundation chain, which could be tighter sometimes and it's difficult to get into the stitches. So in order to make for an elastic foundation for your next crochet project, try this out. You will find that this is a fairly easy technique and it gives for a very nice and elastic foundation in the beginning of your project, and it will be closer to the finishing of your project, so the elasticity will be very close to how you at the end of the project when you close it. All right, so we're going to use a yarn and a hook, appropriate size. I'm using larger sizes so they show up well on the camera, and hopefully this will be clear and you will find it helpful. So all the details of this technique, which is also used in my next crochet shawl project, which will be available on my Ravelry store soon, find that there. All the details of this and the links and everything that you need to know will be listed down below in the description bar. So let's get started. We will first start with a loop, which is called the Slipknot, and that makes for every beginning. Okay, so this is how the Slipknot is done. Take the shorter end, put it over the longer end like that, and hold the cross section together. Put the shorter tail behind, and you can see it through that loop, right? And use your hook to pull it through like that, and then grab that tiny end and that long end together and pull. Okay, and then pull them together. That will make for your slip knot, and the slip knot is so called because you pull the longer strand, it will become loose. You pull the shorter strand and it will become tight, right? So with a fair bit of tightness, we will start our project. So here's how we start. We first make chains. So in order to make a double crochet, we will need a foundation of 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Now out of these 4 chains, the last 3 that we made, these will be counted as the first double crochet, and the first chain that is here, that is right next to the slip knot, that is the first chain for our foundation, right? So in order to continue this foundation, we are going to go in this direction, right, which is sideways from our initial chain, sideways. So how do we do that? We do 1 chain this direction, and then we do a 1 double crochet on top of that chain, then another chain, then 1 double crochet, another chain, 1 double crochet, and we keep going like that. So here's how we do it. Yarn over, right? Put your hook through the top, the first chain which is next to the slip knot, and the 2 strands. So you see that one behind? We need to put it through the 2 strands of the first chain from the slip knot, okay, and pull loop through. So that's my 3rd loop on the hook. Okay, now how do we work the foundation chain? In order to do the foundation chain, yarn over, pull through 1, because that's how we make a chain, right? So that's my 2nd chain from the hook if we were doing it normally, right? 2nd chain, I hold that in place because that will be used for the next 3rd chain, right? But we need to do our double crochet first. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our 2nd double crochet. Okay, now yarn over and make for the 3rd one. So for the 3rd one, see my thumb is here. I put my hook through that first strand and then try to tilt that project and find the 2nd strand behind it, right? So each stitch that we go into, it will be 2 strands at the foundation. Then yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops on the hook again. Now we'll make the 3rd one, 3rd chain. So yarn over, pull through 1. That's my third chain. I put my thumb there because that will be used later. And then I go ahead and make my double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So now I have 3 chains and 3 double crochets, right? I continue in the same manner. Yarn over, put the hook through the first and the back chain. So 2 strands. And then pull up. Okay, I made a mistake there. See, I have to go between those 2 strands and then pick up the back strand. So then I will have 2 strands. Yarn over, pull through 1. Okay, yarn over, pull through 1. That is my 4th chain foundation, and then the double crochet to follow. Okay, so now if I pull that loop a little longer and take off my hook and show you, here's what we have done. We can tighten this initial slip knot now. Okay, so here's what we have done. We have 4 foundation chains and corresponding 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how we do the foundation double crochet. I hope you find this helpful, and I will be back with more tutorials on techniques soon. Thank you.